Over the course of the next 9 minutes, I'm going to show you how handyman contractors, just like yourself, are able to rank at the top of Google Maps, the first page of search results, and now in AI search results utilizing local on-page and off-page SEO strategies. Now, before we jump in, here at MarketKeep, we do offer a free SEO evaluation request for any business owner that wants to learn more about how their website is performing and how they can start connecting with their customers in the moments that matter most to them. But in the meantime, let's take a look at how handyman contractors are able to rank for the search term handyman services in Baltimore, Maryland. So here we have the example handyman in Baltimore, and what I wanted to do was just show you again visually how you can utilize local on-page and off-page SEO so you can connect with your customers in the moments that matter most to them. So local SEO is really revolved around what is called getting into the Google 3-pack. And that's primarily by utilizing what is called your Google Business Profile and other local citations. Then you have the first 8 slots of a Google search result, and those are controlled by elements of what we call on-page SEO and off-page SEO. Now I'm going to take a look at a quick difference between Handyman in Baltimore and Handyman Services in Towson, Maryland, because I really feel like the first page of Google right now is cheating for Handyman in Baltimore, because the #1 search result is a company called the Baltimore Handyman Company, so that's the exact search term. And then you kind of have Ace, Angie, Mr. Handyman, which is a franchise, TaskRabbit, Yelp, and the Better Business Bureau. So when we look at Handyman Services in Towson, we actually get a little bit of a better example as to like who is ranking on the first page of search. Now, I think what's important about this is with on-page SEO, there's a couple ways you can figure out how your site is performing or even how a competitor's site is performing. One of those ways is to actually take a website's domain, go back to Google and type in site : and then enter the website address. I did this for Handyman from Heaven. So again, just to kind of show you what I'm going to do is I'm going to take their domain, I'm going to go back to Google, and I'm going to type in site : and then enter the website address. And here we're going to see all the pages that Google has currently scanned, crawled, and is including in their search ranking reports for their business. Now, what I think stands out to me is the fact that when you look at their services, #1, they have a dedicated page for all the services that they offer, and #2, they have dedicated landing pages for all the towns that they're trying to rank within. So if I go back to that example of Handyman in Towson, Maryland, Handyman from Heaven is able to rank because they have a page devoted towards Handyman Services in Towson, Maryland. You can also kind of see evidence of that in their meta tag title, their meta description, and then in the content itself. I hate to continue to use franchises as an example, but you can also see a better example of that with MrHandyman.com, where he literally spells out they offer handyman services in Towson, Maryland. It's in their meta description, and then you go through the page itself, and it is throughout the entire text of this page. And I think that's the crux to on-page SEO. You need one keyword, at a minimum on each individual page of your website, and each service and each town that you're trying to rank within should have their own dedicated pages. Easy way to check is, again, site : index, see what pages Google has indexing for your site. Now, the other way to get to the first page of search results is by focusing on your Google Business Profile. So whether you're just starting out or you have been in business for a couple of years, there's a few things that you need to keep in mind with your Google Business Profile. #1, reviews are king. The more reviews you have, the easier it is to rank within the Google 3-pack. In the absence of reviews, though, there's a couple things we want you to take advantage of. So let's take a closer look at Mr. Handyman of Northern Baltimore County and figure out how he's utilizing his Google Business Profile. So obviously they have a ton of reviews, but here are 4 other things you can be doing. #1, upload photos on a consistent basis. Just like Facebook or Instagram, the more photos you upload to your profile, the better. Now, before uploading these photos to your profile, a key part of this is making sure that you have a dedicated SEO keyword in the file name of that photo. So before uploading them from your phone or from your desktop, one of the things you want to do is take a look at that photo and maybe kind of give it a name like Handyman Services in Baltimore or Handyman Fence Repair in Baltimore. Whatever that service project was, make sure you have Handyman XYZ project, and then make sure you also include a town that you were, that completed the project in. That's going to help you rank a little bit more effectively and give you some points as you build credibility. The second thing we want you to take advantage of is your products and services section. This is something that can be attached to your Google Business Profile, and here you can see that Mr. Handyman has done a nice job of putting together all of his residential and commercial handyman services that they offer. Furthermore, when you go into that, you can also incorporate what are called descriptions into your products and services, and descriptions can also kind of help to embed some SEO keywords in there as well. One thing that we don't really see a ton of that people do is utilize what's called the Google Business Profile posts. So Google Business Profile posts are ways for you to update your clients and your customers about services that you recently completed. Maybe you have like an offer or promotion that you're trying to push out. But Google Business Posts, again, the more you use them, the better they get. They are a great way to kind of get the ball rolling with your Google Business Profile. So again, that's another thing people need to take advantage of. One thing that we don't see on this profile just yet that we really recommend small business owners take advantage of is the use of what we would call the questions and answers section. So as somebody that manages your own profile or owns your own profile, you can actually go to your profile, click on questions and answers, and submit your own question. Make sure you start responding to these questions. But again, the Q&A section is another great opportunity for you to kind of utilize your Google Business Profile. If you're doing all of those things that we mentioned, right, generating reviews, uploading photos with SEO keywords, editing your products and services with SEO-friendly descriptions, posting to the profile, and managing your questions and answers section, that is a very strong Google Business Profile, and it's ultimately going to help you grow even in the absence of reviews. Now, the last step to, I think, ranking on the first page and being able to connect with your customers in the moments that matter most to them is off-page SEO, right? On-page SEO refers to the keywords you have embedded in your website. Local SEO revolves around your Google Business Profile and local citations. And off-page SEO kind of piggybacks off of that, where off-page SEO is talking more about like the other websites that are linking back to you. Now, a lot of people hear that term backlinking and just think if I go out and buy all these backlinks, it's going to help me rank. That's not what we're saying. It's more about the quality of the backlink versus the quantity of the backlink. So let me show you an example. Here again, we have the search term handyman in Baltimore, and we understand that it's actually a relatively easy keyword to rank on the first page of search. It only takes about a minimum of 7 websites to rank within the top 10. Now, as we scroll down a little bit further, the great thing about off-page SEO is it leaves a paper trail. So here, BaltimoreHandyman.com has 114 backlinks from 65 different websites. And I can actually click into this and see those 65 different sites, right? So they have a backlink from the Better Business Bureau. They have a backlink from expertise.com. They have a backlink from Dex Knows. They have a backlink from Bird Eye, right? All of these are just places that they can list their business's name, address, telephone number, and website. But they also have a whole lot of information devoted towards handyman services in the Baltimore area. So for instance, expertise.com has listed BaltimoreHandyman.com in their 7 best Baltimore drywall contractors list, as well as their 12 best handyman lists. And that is a much more authoritative backlink than somebody from like bestseodomains.com. Prioritize backlinks from handyman style sites or from people recommending handymans versus just kind of going out and getting like all these backlinks from overseas. It's going to be a much more authoritative process and ultimately help you out in the long run. Now again, here at MarketKeep, we offer free SEO evaluation requests for people that fill out those forms. So if you want to learn more about your website in particular, feel free to fill out that request and we'll get something back to you within 24 hours. But hopefully you found this video helpful, and I wish you the best of luck with your business. Thanks a lot and take care.